You're listening to the Davey Mac Sports Program on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ, lays it in. Right out, 1 second left. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan. Oh, wow. In your life have you seen anything like that? No. Wide right.
Little roller up along first, behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
The band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles? Yes.
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program on riotcast.com. And here's your host, Dave McDonald. Yes, sir! Thank you for the applause. Thank you for the applause. Thank you for the everyone, thank you for the applause. It's the Davey Mac Sports Program. My name is Eastside Dave. They call me the Davey Mac. They even call me, Roy, the Sports
Master! He's the one that we better after!
That's right. And with me, as always, his name is Chris Peppins the Stanley. Hey, buddy, hey.
Hey, Pepper.
Hey. Oh, that's not all. We also have with us engineer extraordinaire. He goes by the name Shadow. And that's not all. Oh, no. Hey, yeah, that's right, baby. I had a 2-liter, basically, of Coca-Cola, and I'm feeling it. I don't drink soda anymore. And this is what, baby? Roy Schaefer's in the house!
Roy.
Jesus, you all right, Dave?
I had so much sugar before I came here. Well, you know what? It was free Slurpee day. And they're actually only supposed to give you one of those, like, basically a shot glasses filled with Slurpee for free. But instead, because the 7-Eleven across the street from my house has no idea what the shit they're doing, God bless them, I love them for this, I was able to get one of those huge vats of Slurpee, like 9,700 ounces of Slurpee. And so, because, again, I'm an Irish cheapskate, I decided to take advantage of their stupidity, essentially.
Yeah.
And I filled this whole fucking thing up. I mean, it was like a baby pool of Slurpee, Coke, and cherry. I do a little Coke, Roy. I do a little cherry. I do
hear you.
Coke, cherry. See, if you're going to mix Coke and cherry for a proper cherry Coke Slurpee, you don't just go 50% Coke and then 50% cherry. You got to go Coke, cherry, Coke, cherry.
cherry.
You fucking layer that shit up, baby. Coke, cherry, Coke.
cherry.
I drank the whole fucking thing. And right now, and I washed it down with the industrial bag of Sour Patch Kids. So yes, right now I'm like a fucking goddamn 1988
crackhead.
fucking
Word for his
Richard
crackhead.
Pryor. Yeah, I'm Richard Pryor, fucking crack pipe. Day rocks. New day rocks. New day rocks. Okay,
It's
anyway.
like Jersey Scisrop.
Can't wait to see the color of your fucking diarrhea.
Oh! New day rocks. New day rocks.
It'll be blood red as usual.
Yeah.
I know. I've got some sort of diabetic issue there. That's for sure. All right. Get right into it. Not fuck around. Tonight's episode brought to you by DraftKings, and we're pleased as punch to have them with us. The New York Giants are why sports are fucking amazing and why sports will single-handedly ruin your life. Because even though, as most of you may or may not know, I'm having a great time doing New Jersey radio. I'm on a prominent rock station, WRAT 95.9, The Rat. And and if you're in New Jersey, New York, or Pennsylvania, you can listen to us on WRAT.com. And it's Carl and Dave in the morning, and we rock, and we're killing it. We actually are killing it now for real. We got our ratings, and we're fucking killing it. So it's an awesome show. Check it out. But one of the things about working in the morning radio there is that you got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And, my plan was I'm going to DVR the game, watch the first half live, watch the second half maybe before I go to work the next morning, and I'm in the shower or something. I'll turn it on, and I'll figure a way to keep an eye on it while I'm getting ready and this and that, having a little breakfast and this and that.
Right.
Well, I fucking knew. I knew in my heart of hearts that the Giants were gonna fuck that up Sunday night.
They sure did, huh?
I knew in my heart of hearts they were gonna screw that up.
Never saw anything like it.
Now I have to hear that Eli Manning, of all people, told Jennings, their new running back.
Not new. Last season he was around.
Yeah, I guess so. But he was often hurt. He told him, make sure you don't go into the end zone. Duh! I want to kill time off the clock. So Jennings said he probably could have scored on first and second downs when he did not get into the end zone. Eli at least is like a man stepping up. But Eli, during his confession, during one of these interviews, I love it. He said, quote, I was confused, close quotes.
Like Roy was quarterbacking for him.
Yeah. Which actually, in its own weird, adorable Eli Manning way, diffused it slightly. Because when he goes, I was confused, I'm like, you know what? That's like fucking getting mad at Forrest Gump for getting confused. When he admits, listen, I'm half retarded. Eli Manning juice is in the house. Don't get mad at me. Look, I fucked up. I'm really stupid. Then you know what? What can I do? I can say it's week one, turn the page. But what a clusterfuck. Chris Pepper Stanley. Did you watch?
Oh, of course I watched. The New York papers have just been destroying Eli Manning, Tom Coughlin, Spagnuolo, the entire goddamn cast and crew of the New York Giants.
Here's the thing. And again, if you don't know, Giants were up 3 points late in the game. It was 23-20, and they have the ball first and goal on the 4-yard line with about 2 minutes left to play in the game. They run it on first down. They run it on second down. This is the proper thing to do. Then they get the ball up to the 1-yard line. It's third down, about 1:50 to go, and they decide to throw the ball. Now, I disagree with the call right off the bat. Jennings had run well. The Giants actually had played well overall as a team. Eli had done well, but we saw again the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl. I have to stay consistent here. You got to pound the rock. Pound the rock. New Day Rocks. So you have to pound it in there. Get that ball in the end zone. Even if you're stopped, you let all the time come down. You call timeout. It's about, instead of 1:53 on the time, or 1:43, it's about 1 minute even. But they call a pass play. Eli doesn't see any receiver. Rather than taking a sack, he throws the fucking football for an incompletion, which essentially is a Dallas Cowboy timeout. What are you doing is what I'm saying.
You got confused.
He didn't know how many timeouts they had, right? That was
the thing.
They didn't have any, right?
They had no timeouts, and Eli thought he had one timeout. Look, here's what I would say to the Giants. Tom Coughlin, this means you. The fucking offensive coordinator, this means you. Eli is a very dumb, fragile boy. I know he's like 32, 33 years of age. God damn, he's as old as He's older than fucking Pepper over there.
That's really old.
But he's a stupid, stupid man baby. He's like Roy Schaefer. He's adult baby. I'm surprised. I'm pretty sure that Eli, like Roy's got his nipples pierced. He walks around in Nazi paraphernalia all the time.
Oh, hell yeah.
Eli, it's like having a Cabbage Patch Kid on your team. You have to make it very clear to Eli what he's supposed to do. You have to tell him, Eli, they have no timeouts. If you don't have an open receiver, fall down, you dumb hick bastard. Fall to the fucking ground. It's the easiest thing in the world to do.
Can I just call my brother Peyton to see what he would do?
Peyton. And I would have liked to hear Peyton's input, but he's spending all his time with Papa John lately, doing press conferences. And then the last time they did a press conference, Peyton was talking Chinese.
It's weird.
The hell? Peyton? Yeah, so Eli killing me, but I also blame the Giants coaching staff for not informing their man baby of a quarterback on exactly what to do. You have to let him know. It's like me, telling my son, this food you eat with a fork, this food you eat with the spoon, Stanley Mac. We're going to keep this nice and fucking simple. I up until a year and a half ago, I used to do that with Chris Pepper Stanley, gentlemen.
Finally got a hold of it, everyone. Most of the time.
Now he eats applesauce with spoons. He's a big boy.
Good boy. Good boy.
Every morning, I eat a big jar of applesauce every morning.
Do you like it? And do you wash it down with a few pork chops?
Tall boy of Bud Light Lime.
Oh, is that a code word for pork chops, or do you mean the actual
You're
Budweiser?
a fucking pork chop.
Okay.
It's Portuguese.
So, by the way, I'll never drink Budweiser with lime in it. What the fuck are we doing here? This is America's beer, and you're going to put lime in it? No. Not Davey Mac. No. If I want fucking lime, I'll get it from my Sour Patch Kids, okay?
Why don't you drop a couple Sour Patch Kids up into that Budweiser, bro?
How about this? I'll drop a deuce on your head, yo.
I was just fucking telling you something you should do. It wasn't
okay. Sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. I apologize that. Tony Romo. People want to give this smiling fucking guy, smiley jerk off, smiling fucking smilehead, the goddamn Oscar and the MVP and the Emmys and they want to give him every fucking award you could possibly imagine just for one little comeback in week 1 in September of the NFL season. Let's give him the Nobel Prize for science. Let's do everything because, fucking Tony Romo. Let's see you do it in December, Tony.
Yeah.
Thanks, Roy.
I want to see him do it in December.
The Cowboys will probably win the Super Bowl after that game. Des Bryant's out for like fucking 12 weeks.
Yeah. Well, I've heard the Cowboys were saying 4 to 8 weeks, but then sports doctors were saying they'd be surprised if he didn't come back before 12 weeks. So I don't know what the hell's going on over there. If Dallas is trying to cover something up, who the fuck knows? So that whole game, what a nightmare. And I usually don't smoke cigarettes out of anxiety. I usually smoke post Davey Mac Sports Program recording.
Post fucking.
Yeah, baby. Well, for me, it's post jerking off. Post fucking you jizz. What? I usually have a cigarette. We've done another episode of The Watchers. Something like that. Still waiting for the next episode of the Eastside Dave and Son wrestling show. Stanley, I guess, is on strike. He's boycotting his own show. I knew it was a mistake.
Well,
I knew it was a mistake.
This is where you get Pepper to fill in.
I know. I might have to. Pepper, we're going to have to Skype after the show. All right? Did you watch Raw last night?
No, I didn't.
All right. Well, make sure you watch it right now.
Guys, see you guys later.
You can leave and come back in 40 minutes so we can do the Eastside Dave and Son. By the way, you're playing the part of my son.
Good, Dad.
His first name is Stanley, and your last name is Stanley. See that?
Yeah, we're both Stanley. That's what happens.
You think he was named after you? You'd be dead fucking wrong, pork chop.
Oh my God.
Like I said, you're the pork chop.
Speaking of watching, have you guys been watching the season with Notre Dame?
Actually, I did watch the first episode. I can't even believe that this would pop up on your radar.
Oh yeah.
Now, I know you're pronouncing the name like the French cathedral, you fucking lunatic. Because in America, in this country, it's Notre Dame. No ticky, no tacky. No fucky, no sucky. Yeah, in the States, as they say, Roy, we call it Notre Dame. With the cathedral, they call it Notre Dame. But I can't believe you actually even know. I'm actually impressed that you even know. So let's talk about it. Did you watch the first episode of there's a documentary series a la Hard Knocks on HBO. But this is the the Look into Notre Dame or whatever on Showtime.
Right.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I did. I like that coach,
Brian
Quasimodo.
Kelly. So again, I think you're getting that confused with the Disney cartoon, perhaps the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, you expected.
You might be right. And I did not watch it. I was curious to see if you had, though.
Well, thank you. Thank you for then bringing it up and totally derailing Giants talk.
Whatever happened to Ray Paulus, by the way? You still playing?
Listen. Paulus, the Notre Dame quarterback?
Yeah.
You know, he where did he fucking go? He did some. I don't know.
I was
That's
like
a good question.
the 1 year I paid attention to Notre Dame football.
Yeah, no, Paulus, he was a decent quarterback. I think he just he wasn't good enough to play in the NFL.
You got a real job.
That was it. The odd thing was he was a basketball player before he even did the football. So I bet you if I had to guess, I'd say he's an assistant basketball coach somewhere at some small college or something like that. But anyway, well, here's the thing about Notre Dame. First of all, I did like the documentary, and I'm going to stick with it. And I love these Hard Knocks, 24/7 type inside the sports shows. Notre Dame's win over Virginia on Saturday. Holy shit.
That was a good one.
Their quarterback, you didn't watch it. You're lying to all of us. Did you watch it, Roy?
I did not watch it. No, but I feel like Pepper's dropping off on the sports talk, so I'm trying to pick up his slack here.
Oh God. Pepper response to that. Retort, rebuttal.
See what I mean?
Football. But I did see that kid get his ankle broken, lost for the season.
Yeah, their quarterback got he fucked up his ankle. Joe Theismann-esque type play.
It was nasty.
He was done. He's done. And then this new kid comes in, total freshman, redshirt freshman, I should say, and basically has a Hail Mary at the end. I mean, he's scrambling around the 50-yard line. There's like 14 seconds, 12, 11, 10 seconds. Now, the receiver did break it off, and I don't know what the fuck Virginia was doing, where there's so little time on the clock, how they don't have an army of defensive backs just in the end zone alone, just guarding the goddamn end zone is beyond me. And this Fuller, who quite frankly might be a big-time NFL receiver, he's certainly a big-time college receiver, breaks it off. He makes the catch, a 50-yard reception with 7-8 seconds on the clock. Unbelievable. And Notre Dame pulls out the victory. Just an amazing, and quite frankly, saving my weekend. Because the Yankees lost 3 out of 4 of the Blue Jays. They're fucking horrendous. They're horrible. And I know that they won last night. It was a big win against the Rays. They were losing 1-0 in the 9th, and A-Rod, with 2 outs, got a double to tie the game. That was, by the way, in his 20-year career, the first time with 2 outs A-Rod's ever gotten a game-tying / game-winning hit in the 9th or extra innings with 2 outs. He had never come up clutch. And then 9th inning, 2 outs, and you figured A-Rod was going to strike out or one of those little weak ground balls to the shortstop. But nope, solid line drive to right center field. He got himself a double. The Yankees end up winning the game 4-1. It was a huge win for the Yankees. But still, they lose 3 out of 4 the Blue Jays. They're done in the East. Yes, they're going to probably, hopefully, knock on wood, get the wild card or one of the 2 wild cards.
Hopefully, dude. It's looking bad, man.
What were the other big NFL stories? Well, I suppose Seattle Seahawks losing to the Rams in overtime. What the fuck happened there?
Well, dude, fucking, if you pay attention to the last couple of seasons, I mean, the Rams play them hard all the goddamn time. I think Russell Wilson's 1-3 against the Rams.
No,
and
I know.
Jeff Fisher's defense is for real. Like towards the end of last season, the Rams were badass. Now
Jeff
the rest
Fisher's
of the
a
team,
great coach.
I love Jeff Fisher.
Jeff Fisher is a truly great coach, and for years I've been saying I wanted him to coach the G-men when Coughlin retires, but I bet you Spags gets it. Anyway, go ahead.
Give it to Spags. All right.
Yeah, I do. I do.
So Jeff Fisher, he was able to pull it out, and I mean the O-line for Seattle's still terrible. It's been terrible for the last 2 years. It's
No, I
just
know.
not a good effect. Like Russell Wilson gets sacked a lot.
And, 4th and 1, they give it to Marshawn. And but see, here's the one thing. I almost felt like Pete Carroll gave it to Marshawn Lynch 4th and 1 rather than trying to win the football game. I think he almost whether he didn't care about sabotaging his own team because basically it was like a statement. Well, everyone wanted me to run the ball in the Super Bowl. Now look what happened. 4th and 1, and I ran, and we didn't get it. Did you feel that way?
I mean, it was so similar. Who knows? I mean, I think Pete Carroll was all fucked up that day.
Yeah, but here's the thing: in the Super Bowl, it wasn't 4th down. It was what? 3rd down.
It was second down. I think it was second down.
Second down. It was 2nd down on the 1 yard line. That's why people had a problem with it. Not that it was 4th. Listen, no one blames you when you get stopped on 1st down, or if it's 2nd and 1, 3rd and 1, just like it's 2nd and goal from the 1 yard line, 3rd and goal from the 1 yard line. If you're stopped in both of those scenarios, nobody blames you when you decide to maybe run a bootleg or something and throw the ball on 4th down. But, when it's 4th down, and as you said, you have no protection up front, I don't know why you are running the ball. And it was a different scenario than the Super Bowl. We just mentioned it. 2nd down versus 4th down. Fucking bootleg. Russell Wilson will either hit Jimmy Graham or he can scramble for a 1st down. 2 options are better than 1. Am I wrong, Stanberg?
I like that you call me Stanberg from now on.
Roy might not like
it's the Seahawks seem lost. I mean, I know it's only week 1, but it just seems they don't have Cam Chancellor. It doesn't seem like they're going to get him back. I mean, Richard Sherman's having a good game, but
what's the deal with that? By the way, why don't they just make a goddamn deal with Cam Chancellor already?
I'm going to guess it's cap space. I'm going to guess that's the problem. Cap space.
I'm sick of that phrase. Pay the fucking man. He deserves it. Just give him the fucking money. I hate these goddamn fucking owners making money over fist. And I heard that the reports are they can't agree on $1 million.
Money over
It's $1 million already? Just give them the $1 million. That's what you're disagreeing with? You're a multi-millionaire. Your team, the Seattle Seahawks, has made you tens and tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars over just the last 3 years alone. Give him the $1 million. That's fucking chump change. Goddamn cheap cocksuckers.
Cap space. It's a cap space problem.
Yeah.
Did you see the Jets game? You see them fucking dominate?
Yeah, I saw them knock
The
McCown
Browns.
out of the game, and then I saw poor Johnny Football scramble for his little life. Even though I liked his first possession, I think he had a touchdown.
Yeah, like a 54-yard touchdown. Like it was crazy. Like he just fucking threw a bomb.
Right, and then he had some decent scrambles, but then towards the end of the game, he had some crazy LSD-inspired Johnny Football scrambles where he was fumbling the ball. He was basically throwing it into the ground. He was handing the ball off to Jets defensive players. He was all confused.
It sucks because I started him in all my DraftKings leagues. I had a feeling that he was gonna get into the game.
Well, then you lost money, but I'll tell you one thing. America has not lost money, Pepper.
Hell no.
And football season has only just begun, ladies and gentlemen, but it already feels like the playoffs at DraftKings.com. That's America's favorite one-week fantasy football site where millionaires are being crowned all season long. That's right. Think about this. 1 week fantasy at DraftKings means
What's it mean?
I don't know.
no season-long commitments.
Love it. I love a daily commitment. I can't deal with 16 weeks of fantasy football with the same team.
Fantasy football on demand means, what does it mean?
No daily commitments.
means play where you want, when you want, with the players you want.
Well, okay, great. Okay, I get that.
And with $1 million up for grabs every week, what does that mean?
I can make that money.
You got it. Every game is the big game. Every play matters. You can make that money. Okay?
You can join the same game multiple times. I mean, DraftKings is the best. And look,
Right.
if I was playing DraftKings this week, and I am,
What? Who? Give me one DraftKings.com scoop right now from the Davey Mac Sports Program.
if you don't start Drew Brees, you're a maniac. Because you know why?
Why?
No, seriously, he didn't have a great game last week.
Who are the Saints playing?
People, they're playing the Bucks, and the Saints are at home.
All right, love
So
it.
you know Drew Brees is going to light it up.
Yes.
You know that. Hey, look, people probably said you got to start Andrew Luck last week. You know what he did? Nothing. You know why? He played.
I would not have started Luck, by the way. I don't start players against Rex Ryan defenses if I can help it, especially when you know he has an axe to grind and he's opening up at home. I think that would have been a bad DraftKings selection, but I do like the Drew Brees DraftKings selection.
No, I do because people are really low on Drew Brees this year. They think he's on the on the downturn because no Jimmy Graham. But hey, look, he's got Brandon Cooks and he's going to be at home and it's against the Bucks.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll annihilate the Buccaneers.
4 touchdowns for Drew Brees.
What about Marcus Mariota? Should I DraftKings him?
You know what? You can go Marcus Mariota and then load up on your wide receivers. Spend a little more money on them, and you save a little cash for Mariota because It's very early on for Mariota, but
I liked what I saw.
4 touchdowns.
I liked it. Yes, 4 touchdowns.
It's Al Bundy numbers, dude. Al Bundy numbers.
I know, a perfect quarterback rating. He's my perfect DraftKings player right now, so he might be my guy. Listen, this is not fancy as usual. This is DraftKings, okay? Welcome to the big time. Now, if you hurry to DraftKings.com now, use the promo code MAC, M-A-C. You play for free for a shot at $1 million
hell yeah.
in this week's Millionaire Maker event. That's enter MAC, M-A-C, for free entry now, only at DraftKings.com. DraftKings.com, that's DraftKings.com. All right, DraftKings. Love them.
Did you watch the Bills game? You watch that fucking
Bills,
beatdown?
shock,
Bills,
Colts. And there are times where I like Andrew Luck, and I pull for the Colts. And then there are times where, because of that drunken Nazi bastard, it reminds me so much of Roy Schaefer.
I saw that one coming.
Yeah, Roy doesn't drink, though.
That pot-smoking, child-abusing Nazi bastard,
That's
Roy
better.
Schaefer.
That's much better.
All right, Shadow?
Yeah, that makes more
Is
sense.
that better?
Yeah.
Shadow B?
I'm not trying to fucking ruin his reputation, so I
That
appreciate that.
fucking kitty porn collecting Nazi bastard.
Yep.
Right, Sean?
That's all true, as far as I know.
That Nambla-loving
Mm-hmm.
Nazi bastard. Right, Shadow B?
That's right. It does not drink, though.
No drinking. You know what, Roy? Good for you. Give yourself 2 points. Give yourself 2 DraftKings points. But also deduct $1 million DraftKings points because of those other crimes that I just mentioned.
What are DraftKings points? I want some.
You know what? Give yourself 50, dog.
Yes.
Pepper minus 12 for you because your goddamn Drew Brees pick was just atrocious.
No, it's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, Marcus Mariota will win. Okay,
I
head to
guess
head,
he'll win.
head to head, or we shave our heads. Come on, put a shaved head on it.
Yeah. I'll shave my head, sure.
All right, you heard it, everyone.
Oh.
Pepper's gonna shave his head live
Yeah,
on
he's
Skype.
No, he won't.
Yeah, I'm gonna renege probably if I lose.
Oh, you heard it, everyone. He
Definitely.
is gonna renege and not do the bet. So there are times where I like Colts because of luck. Times where I hate the Colts because of Irsay. Times where I like the Bills because of the late, great Tim Russert. Times where I hate the Bills because I don't like Rex Ryan. But overall, I was happy to see Buffalo win. I thought, you know what? Good for these people. Now, did you see this? And I don't know if this is true or not. So, in full disclosure, I'm not sure if this actually happened. But there was a girl who went to Craigslist and posted that one of those things. It's called, what is it? It's like you caught my eye section.
Oh, I missed you.
No.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Misconnections or something.
That's it. Roy, you're 100% right.
Fuck
Yeah.
You know
dude.
what? That's scary that you know that. Is that how you knew that fucking wackadoo from the Long Island train? That
yeah.
one broad Lisa?
We had a missed connection. Exactly.
That's probably you know what, gentlemen, he probably never was actually on the train with her. He just found her from Craigslist. and is faking that he was this one guy. You know?
That's sexy, Roy.
Well, anyway, there's this girl who went to that misconnections section on Craigslist, and she posted that her boyfriend was at the concession stand getting beer and food. And while she was there, she jerked off a guy, a Bills fan in Bills paint.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
And said, but you know, I never got your name and digits. So, you know, if you are the guy, prove it by telling me what color what color your paint was.
Oh
Hey,
God.
honey, it's a Bills fan. I'm gonna say blue and red. Okay?
Maybe white.
Yeah, throw in some white. Red, white, and blue, sweetheart.
That's it. I'm the guy. Come
And-
jerk me off some more.
if he was wearing underwear, she said, tell me what color your paint was and if you were wearing underwear, because she jerked him off. See?
I'll guess no.
That's right. I'm gonna guess it was Pepper with his sweatpants wearing fucking blue and red paint up in Buffalo.
How'd you know that I was rocking in Buffalo and fucking over the weekend?
I bet you were, dogsy.
Hey, I'm drunk. Why jerk me off?
So, by the way, I saw this as a good thing, and if the Giants have a bad year, I'm gonna root for the Bills all season long. Because if their female fans are just giving handies in the stands, then this is a franchise for the Dave man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What a goddamn Buffalonian skank this broad was.
She likes dick. What's the big deal?
She couldn't wait till the fucking game was over, and her boyfriend is getting beer. What if there wasn't a long line? You know?
She's got a
The fucking-
boyfriend. Oh my God.
I know. She said it was while the boyfriend was online for beer
I
in
guess
the stands.
Yeah, they really like to drink. They really like to get drunk, so the lines are very long.
I gotta be honest with you.
What's that?
I knew at least 4 or 5 Buffalo chicks when I went to Fordham for the first year and a half or so before I was kicked out unceremoniously. Fordham University in the Bronx. And those Buffalo chicks, they do like to drink, my friend.
They like to jerk though.
And a lot of them have nice titty.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes. I'm not going to name names, but you know who you are if you're listening.
You know they are.
You know who you are, girls. Girls, we haven't spoken since I was kicked out of Fordham, but I did text HP, who went to Fordham the other day. He was in Philly. He said, Davey Mac, come meet me. I'm in Philly. I go, just because I live in New Jersey doesn't mean I'm fucking,
You should have
3
went,
minutes.
dude. You should have went.
Everyone thinks I'm 3 minutes from everywhere. 3 minutes from New York City. Pepper fucking texts me when he's at the Stone Pony. Come here, dog. I'm at a Mo show, bro. I'm like,
4th
it's
of
July
July.
4th. Yeah, I'm like, it's July 4th. I have children. People tend to take their kids out to see the fireworks.
What?
If you had given me 24 hours as a heads up, I would have met you.
I didn't know I was going there till like 3 hours beforehand. Like I barely made
know,
the show.
But you, and if he's listening, HP, I love you. But the fucking old man now has got the kids. He needs a fucking 24-hour notice, for crying out loud. That's all he needs.
I told you to bring the kids to the show.
They aren't fucking weed heads, Pepper. They're not drunken fucking Special K snorting fucking dopers like you.
Would they,
Not
would
yet.
they have liked some Molly?
No.
Who doesn't?
Very much illegal.
I don't know about that. Someone told me that it's not illegal once.
Very illegal.
Yeah. It's good for PTSD, I heard.
Yeah.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah, you fucking roll and everything's great again. You forget about, I don't know, killing people in Iraq.
Yeah. Feel a lot better.
Well, thanks a lot, Pep.
He's just trying to help the vets, dude. Get off his back. Thank you.
Is he?
Yeah,
Salute the troops, dude. With
Yeah.
a fucking fat pill of Molly.
that's right.
You know what? They did what they had to do for our country. Let them do whatever the fuck they want. Give them a goddamn crate of Molly. That's the side I come on.
All
Give
right.
them and let them chop off Pepper's head in some sort of weird pagan sacrifice if that has to happen. All right, Pepper, you willing to do that on Skype next week, baby?
Yeah, let's cut my fucking head off. Let's go. Please, can someone please do that for me?
All right, you heard it here. He's gonna shave his head and then chop it off. Live on Skype next Wednesday, DMSP.
And I want that Buffalo girl to be jerking me off as I get my head severed.
I said Buffalo girls, plural.
Oh, nice.
4 or 5. Again, what I would use, the 2-word description I would use for them, nice titty.
Just one titty? Just one titty was nice?
No, they usually had both.
Oh, good.
But I just do that for poetic license. You know how I roll.
You're a poet.
Yeah. I like to think of myself that way. Kind of like the Lizard King. We both think of ourselves as American poets.
Definitely.
Roy, how are you today, Roy?
I'm always good. You know me. You know me. I like making good radio.
What are you doing these days?
Not a goddamn thing.
Are you going to the party tomorrow?
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Sean O'Barry?
I'll be there, baby.
You gonna be my date, Dave?
Fuck you, pal. I'm getting you into this goddamn fancy A-list soiree. It's Davey Mac +2. Sean O'Barry, you're going?
Absolutely. I'll be
Pepper,
there.
are you going to the party?
I'll be on Long Island for Jewish dinner. Jewish dinner.
The one
Please,
time
be-
leaving
be
Long
safe,
Island,
yeah.
he's coming. Wait, what?
What?
He's going to be on Long Island for Jewish dinner, but I thought he was going to get into anti-Semitism territory.
No, it's positive.
What the hell does that mean then?
Where you gonna
Jewish
be?
dinner.
It's like delayed Rosh Hashanah dinner. I don't know. Rosh Hashanah was the one that just passed, right?
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
could-
It doesn't
yeah,
work.
yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
I know it doesn't, but that's how the family's doing it, so that's how I'm gonna have to do it.
Wow. Worst Jews ever.
You're talking to someone who had the Kennedy brothers in his kitchen fucking wall for his entire life. I have no idea what Rosh Hashanah day falls on. Was that on Monday?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
But-
Well, God bless you, all Rosh Hashanah celebrators. I love everything. I love all religions.
Where are you gonna
Oh,
be,
yeah,
Pepper?
great.
Great Neck or Dix Hills?
No, farther out.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you stop by Sean O's house?
Yeah.
I
come on
will.
by.
I will. Like, hold on, pull over. I got a shotgun of beer real quick. Then we'll get back on the road in a second.
Don't fall down the hole.
I got
in his
cans of the
kitchen.
good stuff.
That-
I'll get you some Anchor Steam.
Cool.
He's got torpedo beer for you.
All right. Sounds like someone's torpedoed right now. Someone's drinking about a couple dozen brew dogs.
Working on it.
Wow.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah, I thought Flutzy was supposed to be on cam tonight.
Oh shit. Yeah, what happened with that?
She couldn't figure out Skype.
Was she the girl in Buffalo jerking guys off for beer?
No.
Strong
You
possibility.
think Flutzy could get into Fordham University with that accent?
Oh,
Come
good
on,
point.
bro.
Good point.
That fucking school was run by monks. No way Flutzy's getting in.
She lives
Unless she's stabbing Brother Augustine.
You gonna put that past her?
What else happened? Titans, Bucks, we mentioned that. Mariota looked great. Jameis Winston looked like shite.
Well, the entire,
You just
Bucks
sounded like your
organization's
mom, by the way.
terrible.
Cheetah's looking good. Not so good.
Cheetah's looking good. The Yankees looks good.
Not so good.
The Giants looks bad.
Yeah.
Yankees looks good. Giants looks bad.
You just turned into Beanie.
The most depressing voicemail I've ever gotten in my entire life. Hey, did you watch the Packers Bears? Fucking dopey Jay Cutler. Like, remember Superman 3, where there was good Superman and bad Superman?
Yeah.
If Eli Manning is like the good Superman of retarded quarterbacks, then Jay Cutler, I'm just going on appearances only, looks like the bad Superman of evil retarded quarterbacks. Does he not? He just also has that look of, duh, what did I do? Did I throw another interception in crunch time? But Eli at least has that pleasant demeanor, whereas Jay Cutler, you could just tell, is hated not just by the fans in Chicago, but by all of his teammates.
He also hates the fans of Chicago and he hates his teammates. It's just a hate relationship. I don't know what I know, and he got paid like $110 million or something. Obviously not, not guaranteed, but a season ago or whatever, he signed a gigantic contract.
Oh,
Jay
he's going
Cutler's-
nowhere. He's going nowhere. He is the Chicago Bears quarterback for the foreseeable future. Absolutely.
It's bad, man. Jay Cutler sucks.
I know. And then he's just like, I don't know what the hell happened over here.
Is he Southern?
Yeah, he is a Southern dude. Watch him on a press conference. But again, he just has like, if Eli's like, well, we'll get him next week, partner. And there's like, there's something cute about that retarded Eli Manning. Jay Cutler's like, I don't know, but these guys should have blocked better. And these fans, get off my fucking dick. So he's got like that angry, you're dumb and mean. Oh, okay. You're kind of bad.
He's very mean. Remember when he fucked up in the Super Bowl? Not Super Bowl, the playoffs? Yeah. And he had to get on a fucking bike. And he was on the exercise bike because he couldn't play anymore.
And he was just listening to fucking Leonard Skinner in his iPhones. Remember? He had earbuds in. And he was like apparently just listening to music and all pissed off and like, I don't know why I gotta pedal so much, you goddamn cocksucker, get me. And everyone's like, you just fucking broke your ankle, dude. We can't put you back in.
They should have just brought back in Rex Grossman and never signed this guy to any more fucking years.
Sexy Rexy. The interception machine, which was Rex Grossman.
He had a hell of an arm, though. I mean, he could just say, Rex Grossman was like, fuck it, I'll throw it deep.
I know. He was Jay Cutler 1.0. Unfortunately, Jay Cutler is Jay Cutler 2.0. He's the newest version of Jay Cutler. But Rex Grossman was there first as, I have a strong arm. Yeah, I'm going to throw you the worst fucking interceptions you've ever seen in your entire life. Oh, my God. How about Eagles and Falcons last night on Monday Night Football? Chip Kelly in trouble. Chip Kelly had a very controversial year now for Chip Kelly, off to a bad start. 0-1 for the Philadelphia Eagles, and Bradford threw a couple interceptions. One wasn't his fault. One was right off an Eagles receiver's hands. I mean, really off his chest and hands, and the ball deflected off of him and went for an interception. So we'll see what happens. Giants play the Falcons next week. I don't know. Now, we haven't also talked about the fact that Brady and, since we were on last Wednesday and the NFL, it seems like a year ago, but Brady played the Steelers last Thursday and absolutely annihilated them. So now, final score was 28-21, but it wasn't that close. It was 28-14 with about, 50 seconds to go. Steelers scored a touchdown, garbage time. Brady throws for 288 yards and 4 touchdowns. 3 of those touchdowns to the Gronk.
Gronk is the greatest tight end of all time. Just shut it down. Tony Gonzalez, suck all our dicks collectively and go to hell. Because look, did you see this stat? Rob Gronkowski has 57 touchdowns in 66 games, right? It's almost a goddamn touchdown a game. These are 66 games he's played in.
And he scored 57 touchdowns?
Yeah. Jason Witten, before Monday night, I think I might have scored one then. Jason Witten's a 10-time Pro Bowl tight end. He's been the man for years in Dallas. He's scored 57 touchdowns in like 180 games.
Wow.
See how fucking freakish that is?
That's crazy.
That's
so
insane.
What you're telling me is, are you breaking some news right now?
Yeah,
Gronk is good.
This you've heard it here first, everyone.
Okay.
Gronk is a good tight end.
Okay. So so here's the chant I would do. Ready?
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta put my little microphone here, my snowball, because I'm fucking snowballing. I'm snowballing Pepper all the time,
You
baby.
spit cum at me, baby.
I spit it. I swallow. I demand he spits it back. We just go back and forth. Spit, spit, spit. Swallow, swallow, swallow.
It's too much. I really, for the first time, almost threw up.
And then when we've swallowed too much, and we're like, wait, what happened to the cum? we're like, but we swallowed it all. We go, well, let's put the fingers down our throats. We puke up the cum. We puke it up on the floor.
Oh, no. Sometimes we just say to each other, we look each other in the eye, and I guess, and we say, it's time to make more. And then we start jacking off. or sucking off.
And sometimes I also still like to get down on all fours and lick up.
God.
I lick up the puke cum off the floor.
Did I put the headphones back on yet?
Yep. Yeah, you can.
This isn't a normal show, is it?
So then I eat the shit out of Roy's ass.
Now we're talking.
This is the German.
Mud ball.
Yeah, he's into this.
He calls it a fucking Kreitzen ball.
Scheiße.
Hold on, I have to piss.
Get this shit out of here.
You mean masturbate? You fucking asshole.
He's actually getting up and leaving to piss.
Yeah. It's unprofessional.
My God.
I'm holding.
Couldn't hold it for another 6 minutes?
I know. That's just fucking weak bladder Stanberg for you. Well, now that he's gone, Roy.
Yeah.
Say some things you don't really like about Pepper. Go ahead.
I don't know. You feel like he's a bit down today?
Is that your code for the for some reason he decided to do the coke a little bit earlier?
Yeah, so maybe he didn't do it.
Yeah, he's crashing earlier.
Yeah, exactly. He's on a downer.
He definitely is out of sorts today. You could see the hair. The shirt looks even more wrinkled than usual. It's very rumply. Yeah, I'm concerned about him and his drug habits. Sean O'Barry, something you'd like to say about Pepper?
Yeah, I mean, if he got up to leave the show to go to the bathroom, I mean, he probably just had a moment where all of a sudden he feels like the shit's gonna flow out. I mean, normally,
yeah.
he's probably all,
back.
Well, I'm assuming.
Didn't even have time to wash his
up.
hands. I know how far away his bathroom is.
Probably all blocked up normally.
What we're surmising, Pepper, is that you were like Uma Thurman in Pulp Fiction in the diner scene. You need a little pick me up. You went to the bathroom. You snorted. Now you're back.
That fucking diner was popping off. I mean, multiple people were getting coked up in there. That was a fucking
I
crazy
know.
party.
Oh, that was like your diner in heaven right there.
Jackrabbit Slims, baby.
You're kind of like Travolta in that movie. I could see you with like a little suit on, a little ponytail. You should do that look one day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Vincent Vega.
What are those ties called? Those like cowboy ties?
Bolo tie.
Bolo
Ebola?
tie.
Ebola ties?
No, don't eat
Ebola
bolo, you
tie,
fucking asshole. Bolo tie. Bolo.
Well, listen, I always thought that'd be a good-looking look for the Pepper. If he got an Ebola tie,
Okay.
you know, oh my God, you would look so sharp. Why don't you go for that one of these days?
I am. Next week when I cut my head off.
You are?
Yeah.
Dude, I would be so impressed if you were able to cut your own head off. Like, you full commitment and made it all the way through. You know? With no
I
power
was assuming
tools.
he was going to get the gimp to chop his head off.
The
Because
gimp's
also-
gonna suck me off as I get my head chopped off.
Well, he can do both. He's got a multitask. That's what gimps are for.
That's true.
Plus, you know, the gimp kind of looks Middle Eastern, so a nice, like, old school, I mean, Middle Eastern, Middle Ages. So, like, a nice, like, old school, like, Middle Ages axe, you know, would be a great thing. And you would go out like Braveheart, Pepper.
I'm gonna
Maybe scream, Davey Mac Sports Program! Like William Wallace screamed freedom at the end.
I'm gonna leave my gimp to Roy. Roy, you get the gimp.
Thank you, Pepper. I appreciate it.
Right, early
Mine-
Christmas for you.
Mine is on its way out.
Getting used up.
Yeah.
Little
What are you going
loose.
to give Pepper in return?
He'll be
What do you
dead.
want? What can I possibly give the man who's got everything?
Oh,
Thank you, Roy.
That's sweet.
Thank you, 'cause
And,
I
and
do have
such a
everything.
lie. I mean, that's
If-
one of the most dishonest things I've ever heard in my entire life.
Everything means wanting for most things.
Well, Pepper's going to be dead. He's going to chopping his own head off and leaving the gimp to Roy.
Oh, I know. So Roy should at least do a eulogy right now so that Pepper can, you know, hear it before
like
he
this.
actually dies. Say,
This-
you know, this time next week, for all intensive purposes, Pepper will be dead. So give us a little eulogy right now, Roy Shea.
All right. How do you normally start a eulogy? Like
Just however you want. Chris Pepper
right.
Stanley.
Well,
What
Chris-
can you say?
I could say that Chris Pepper Stanley was an interesting character. He was always the man who, you know, was always had something going on. He was so.
Do you know this person at all?
Yeah. Pepper.
You spent 5 years doing a radio show once a week with him.
I don't think I've said 2 words to Pepper.
Off air? No, we don't really talk.
Have you ever met Pepper?
Have you ever seen Pepper in person? When you
No, but I mean, this couldn't be even more vague than you usually are. Say something personal.
All right, well, Pepper, he had his good days and his bad days.
Don't lie.
Horrible.
There aren't any good days.
Yeah, I've never known a good day.
Don't ever. I don't care what happens. I don't care if you have to keep him out of the church. Do not let Roy Shaver do my eulogy, ladies and gentlemen.
Roy and I hung out once outside of the show. It was what was it? Was that we rented that show?
The Fleece
at
Brothers.
Webster Hall.
We went to a Felice Brothers concert at Webster Hall.
Yeah. Then we got drunk afterwards, right? Or
That's
I
right.
did. I got drunk.
Pepper did. I carried you home, and then I think we met up with what's that one? That singer Dave knew.
Spano or something like that.
Nicole Atkins?
Nicole Atkins,
yeah.
That's right. Yep.
She's
Yep.
my friend. What the two were you fucking two dirtbags doing around?
We're
with
really
Nicole?
her friend. We're really her friends.
Yeah.
Double
No, you're
team.
not.
Yeah.
No,
We
you're
are.
not.
There was
We are.
Eiffel Tower in
She
that
knows
broad.
That's right. That's what happened.
Roy,
And then,
continue with your eulogy. Hold on.
oh.
Continue with your eulogy. All right. Now,
Oh.
so you now remember that you actually hung out with this guy.
Okay,
So
yes.
let's try and be specific and
Yes,
a
all
little
right.
bit more.
Roy,
with the eulogy.
why didn't you
Yeah.
ever invite me to other fucking fun stuff to do?
All right. You know what, Pepper? I'm going to do that. Actually, that was going in my eulogy. We did some
Wait,
things
hold on.
together.
Let me take over. How about this part, Roy, for a eulogy? I wish I had invited him to more stuff.
Yeah.
Too bad he's dead now.
Like you said, I was going to go in his eulogy.
All right, go ahead, Roy, for real.
We did things together, and we actually we spoke a
Crimes?
couple times, and we had some intimate.
Ew.
Yeah, meanwhile, it's just gonna be me and Dave listening to this. There's gonna be anybody else
Talk
there.
about the emptiest church of all time. It'll actually only be the Davey Mac Sports Program attending.
No one else will show up.
Well, Bronx Johnny and the other Chris will be there, but that's it.
So fucking 6 people will be at the church.
That's all I want. That's all I deserve, really.
Oh, that's so funny. We should definitely do a crossover show then. The very first ever fucking crossover show.
Oh yeah. You guys gotta record at the fucking funeral.
All right. We got some good ratings on that one, Dave. I think Pepper's onto something.
I remember the time where Roy, here's me giving my eulogy, okay? And I'm going to do this after Roy's. I remember Roy's eulogy from 30 seconds ago. Wasn't that really shitty? Let's see. Pepper was this guy who was on the planet Earth for a while. And he lived in Queens.
So wait, you're gonna go for
Anyway, Bronx Johnny, you take over. Tag team.
so you going for world's worst comic eulogy?
Oh, man.
Right. Oh, that's
Pepper.
fucking terrific.
Poor
Never
bastard.
leave us, Pepper. Never leave us.
Oh, it's gonna happen sooner than you think.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? A solid 42% now wants Pepper to die just so Roy can give that eulogy. I just want to see what happens.
No, I might get nervous.
I'm gonna fucking Periscope the shit out of that too. By the
It's good.
if you're following me on Periscope, Eastside Dave. Hey, make sure you're following me on the goddamn social media. People are always asking me. It's Twitter, it's Instagram, it's Facebook, Eastside Dave. And by the way, if you didn't know, there's the Davey Mac Sports Program player right there on the website, eastsidedavecountry.com. And all episodes are right there. You can go to the website. It's right there. You don't have to fuck around with iTunes. And I'll tell you why. Because I got a couple things where people were freaking out. And I saw that they also tweeted at you, Sean O'Barry.
Yeah.
It says show not available on iTunes. That's entirely an iTunes glitch. And I know this because, and I won't bring it up in detail because I know it pisses Roy off, even though I enjoy their relationship quite a bit. But I'm a subscriber. I'm a subscriber to the great Rebel Force Radio.
Oh.
And sometimes when I play the newest episode, it'll say, this episode is not available. And I get really pissed off. It's nothing on our end. It's 100% on iTunes end. Here's how you do it. If you delete the subscription off of your iTunes and then unfortunately just resubscribe to the podcast, usually that clears up the glitch, and then your iTunes will play the show perfectly. So just do that. Delete it off of your iTunes, then put it back onto iTunes. If you ever see that thing that says episode not available, that's entirely on iTunes. But if you want to circumvent that, I put it on my social media. I put it out there on all the time. EastsideDaveCountry.com. The player plays them, and you don't need iTunes. You don't need anything for that. It just goes right there.
Yeah, it's on Stitcher. It's on Riotcast. There's so many ways to get it.
It's on Riotcast as well. It's on Stitcher. It's on everything. But go to the website too if you want. Eastside Dave Country.
Steve Jobs is fucking us again, huh?
No, it's a weird glitch that has only happened. I've noticed in the past couple months, and it really is annoying. And I actually freaked out. I freaked out to my man Jimmy Mac. I go, your latest episode of Rebel Force Radio ain't playing, Jimmy. What the fuck? And I go, I think your show's messed up.
Oh my god, you're one of those guys. Just relax.
I'm one of the people who actually tweeted at us. Yes. And I go, Jimmy, what the fuck, man? I need my Rebel Force Radio on a Friday, baby. And he said, Davey Mac, the show's up and working perfectly. Maybe just unsubscribe and then resubscribe. And I tried that. That fixed it. So it's the same thing.
Do you see how Jimmy Mac said it's so cool, calm, and collective? And it got through to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, the way you just said it just now, that's why you should have said it in the first place. Just unsubscribe and resubscribe.
How about we make picks?
All good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dick pics. Here we go. Hang on, let me get my camera.
Pepper, you have to be in charge of 4 games. My internet doesn't work.
Oh, shit. Football.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
Got it.
I got it.
We play music, or am I just fucking reading this shit off?
Yeah, he's playing music.
Little of both, baby.
Little of both, babe.
Yeah, let me find this music.
No, your camera's working just fine, Roy.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, because my computer...
It is on my end.
Oh, yeah.
Patriots.
No.
At Bills.
Your New England Patriots, your Tom Brady versus your Rex Ryan defense. Oh, what a matchup, Sean O'Barry.
Oh, man, the Bills taking this one all the way. The Bills are going to start the season off sweet. 28-7.
28-7, Buffalo, Roy Schaefer.
Going with the Buffalo Bills, it's going to be 16-13.
16-13, Bills. Pepper Stanberg.
People think Tom Brady and Gronk are pretenders.
Right.
They're not.
Oh!
Bill Belichick makes Rex Ryan look like a bitch.
Whoa.
Patriots, 27. Bills, 10.
Well,
Wow.
Pepper likes the Patriots. I'll tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. Loved what I saw out of Buffalo. Loved what I saw out of New England. Conflicted, I am. Speaking like Yoda, I am. And here's the reason why. After that game, I swore to myself, Davey Mac, you want to win games. Don't pick against the Patriots until they lose a game. Because this very much could be like the year after Spygate where they went undefeated in the regular season. Having said that, I also gave you why I love Buffalo. Their fans are jerking off men in Bills paint. That to me is a positive. So I'm conflicted. Ultimately, what can I tell you? Tom Brady, too much for the Buffalo Bills defense. 31, New England, 24, Buffalo. Game 2.
Sunday night football.
Sunday night.
Seahawks at Packers.
This is a good game. The Seattle Seahawks versus the vaunted legendary Green Bay Packers. Sean O'Barry.
Oh, Green Bay cheese faces all the way. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Right. Yeah. Green Bay cheese faces all the way.
The cheese faces.
We're going 58-16.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a blowout, dude.
58-16. Wow. Is Roy with us still?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's the score?
I'm going with the collapse. I'm going to go with the Seahawks. They're going to advance to the Super Bowl 28-22.
Seattle 28, Green Bay 22. Pepper Stanley.
Seahawks ain't going 0-2. Seahawks 17, Packers 7.
This game is in where, Pepper?
It is in Green Bay.
Okay. Everyone is very much unfrozen on my end, so I think it's just you guys. Guys, just like the fans in Green Bay, people are frozen. Just like the fans on my dick. People are hard.
Yeah.
Which is why it's going to be hard for the Seahawks to win this game. You think Aaron Rodgers is going to forget about what happened to him in the NFC Championship? Shit, no, Bibbs. Packers 35. Seattle 32. Game 2, Pepper.
It's game 3.
Game 3, Pepper.
Broncos at Chiefs for Thursday Night Football. Both 1-0.
Broncos, Chiefs 1-0. Sean O'Barry.
Ooh, it's a tough one because I do not like the Chiefs. But I think the Chiefs are going to take this all the way. 14, zip. Shut them out.
14-0, a fortnight to a goose egg.
All right, baby.
Roy Harder.
Broncos are riding off with this one. I'm going 32-17.
32-17, and also he had a horse cliche in there, which I like. Chris Pepper Stanley.
Andy Reid and his Chiefs are going to embarrass Peyton Manning on the road.
I like mine better.
It's the Chiefs. 28. No, Chiefs 31. Peyton Manning's Broncos 17.
By the way, instead of saying Chiefs, Pepper, you said cheese 31.
Good.
I heard it. Shano, did you hear him?
I fucking heard that shit, son.
He meant to say Chiefs, but he said cheese, Shano.
Yeah.
I always call it Chiefs cheese.
He's got cheese. He's got cheese in the brain.
Shano Barry, did you hear what he said? He goes to Kansas City cheese over there.
I'd have some cheese, rat. Go ahead. Yeah.
He said the Kansas City cheese, everyone. Go rewind and listen back. It's the beauty of podcasts.
Yeah.
Pepper, unfortunately, you and I are similar on this one, which scares me because I know what a fucking gambling mishap you are. But I didn't like the way my man Peyton looked in game 1. He looked very old, and I love Peyton Manning. Don't like Papa John, love Peyton Manning. He looked old. He looked beaten down. Looks like this is the end. And as a result, Kansas City 29. Broncos 16. Sean O.B.
I already told you this one.
I mean, Pepper, game 4.
Last game.
The fuck?
Monday Night Football. Jets at Colts.
Are you ready for some football? A Monday night party. We got Andrew Luck and his bearded dick ready to go. Okay. Jets, Colts. Sean O'Barry.
This is the year of the Jets, my friend. And you were going to see the Jets started off with a fantastic victory over these goddamn Colts. 28
They've already played.
to 17.
You know that they've played already.
Shut up.
I mean, they're not starting their season off. Their season started this past Sunday.
And how did they do?
They beat the Browns.
Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but you said they're going to start their season.
Yeah, continue on in this awesome start that they've had.
Start and continue are not synonyms.
Yeah, well.
All right, let's get out of this mess. Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome.
Roy Schaefer.
I'll go with...
Are you jerking off? Though, be honest. Are you jerking off? Because I saw that. I saw your camera. Your camera went down. So what's going on over there?
All right, I'm going with the Colts on this one. 32-27.
Where's the pun? Where's the football pun?
The Colts are going to corral this one.
Wait, so the horse is actually going to be? Wouldn't that be like a Cowboys thing?
I told you it was a good one.
Pepper, go ahead, please.
Andrew Luck's a fucking fluke. The last 2 seasons have been goddamn
What?
smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
First of all, this will be his 4th season. He's had 3 years.
And guess what? It's all falling apart for fucking Luck and his bullshit arm.
After 1 loss in Buffalo? I mean, maybe he was distracted by
Guess
the
what?
girl jerking off her, her fucking neighbor to
it's a
her
We're
right.
going to be dealing with that
valid
fucking
point.
Jets D. Jets,
Dick.
28. Colts, 13.
You think Andrew Luck is really going down? First of all,
He's going to be going down on Brandon Marshall as he gets banged in the ass by Eric Decker.
oh, come on. Totally out of line.
I like it though.
I mean, is that really good? Is that really going to happen? Are you being literal there?
I put $3,000 on that happening.
You can do that at DraftKings? Because, like, I didn't know you could
Yes,
put on
yes,
us.
yes.
Oh, under the tab, sex bets. Listen. You might think that what Pepper said is crazy. You might think that what Pepper said is bullshit hogwash from a drunkard out of the ghettos of Astoria, Queens, New York.
Very ghetto.
And if you thought that, you'd be right. Pepper's off on this one. The Colts, 42. Jets, 10.
Ooh.
Blowout City. That's your Davey Mac Sports Program for a special Tuesday. Next week, are we back on Wednesdays, gentlemen?
Yes.
Looking like it, yeah.
All right. So next week, back on Wednesday. But tonight was Davey Mac Sports Program because we have a very fancy party to attend to in Manhattan, New York.
Yes.
As for Sean O'Barry,
Yeah.
Roy Schaefer Harder,
That's me.
Chris Pepper Stanley,
Peace out.
Eastside Dave McDonald, Davey Mac, the sports master here, saying thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for being in your hearts. And I want to say this. Good night, everybody!